The sports leaders in South Central Utah now present another exciting high school basketball game broadcast. This sports broadcast is brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. And now, let's go live to the basketball court for simulcast coverage of high school basketball on Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10.
And we welcome you to the UCCU Center on the campus of Utah Valley University here in Orem, Utah, as it's the Utah Valley, home of the Utah Valley Wolverines, as they, this hardwood's seen some good hoops this season. Wolverines trying to make the NCAA tournament, seen some good hoops the last couple days as we continue to wrap up this 3A state tournament. 5th, 6th place game for the boys. The Canyon View Falcons, the number 2 seed, taking on the 4th seed South Summit Wildcats. Star power in this 5-6 matchup.
Yeah.
Tanner Wilkinson, Greg Sterner. Greg, was glad we got this assignment. If you just like watching guys hoop, Ty Addiggs and Phelps Saunders versus Logan Wolstenhume.
You called that JUAB game last night, and at a point you mentioned that in your opinion Austin Parks is the best public school player in the state in 3A.
It's close.
I think there's 3 guys in this game right here that would have a little debate with that, and I'm not saying you're wrong. I think Austin Parks is a stud. But I think there's 3 guys in this matchup right here that could have a little bit of a debate with that, with Logan Wolstenhume on the green side for South Summit, and for Canyon View, Ty Addig and Phelps Sanders.
Logan's just had a phenomenal career, led the team in scoring as a sophomore, took them to the state championship game a season ago, will play his last game here today for South Summit.
He was a kid. I did the game, the play-in second-round game against Manti with South Summit, and I mentioned to Dustin Shakespeare when we called that game, Logan Wolstenhume is a type of kid that if his team didn't win the state championship, but they made it a little bit further than they did, he would be in the running for MVP, even if they didn't win the state championship. And there's not a lot of kids you can say that about. 27 points a game, 12 boards, 5 assists. Kids just, I mean, what more can you say about the kid after 30 games this year?
Well, he dropped 26 yesterday in the consolation game, and I called that game with Rick Robinson, and he mentioned, Rick said that was a very selfless 26 points. Like, he lets the game come to him within his teammates. So, starting lineups, the same that they've been for both these teams the last few days. If you've got them, Greg, let's rattle them off here.
Yeah, for South Summit first, you have number 1, Blake Oskew-Thorpe. Number 5, Logan Wolstenhume. 12, Brooks Branca. 23, Cole Reber. And 35, Joey Harris.
Canyon View goes with Addig, Ludlow, the 2 Saunders, and Hallows. Up top, it's Harris, who hit a logo 3 yesterday with the shot clock winding down.
Yeah, that was a cool shot.
Osgothorpe low to Wolstenhume. Thought Osgothorpe had a good game yesterday as well. Right on cue, and 1. Logan Wolstenhume lays it up and in with the harm. And that's the other thing about this guy, Greg. I don't say kid anymore. This guy, he's a guy. Yeah. Logan. He makes it. That just looks so effortless.
Yeah.
The way he pulled that off.
Yeah, that's right. Get a guy in the air, go up strong, knock it down. He was 15 of 15 in that second round game that I called up in Camas against Manti from the free throw line in a close game, in a single-digit game, 15 of 15 from the line.
Wow. Ludlow with it, gives up top Hallows, right side Phelps Saunders with it, left-hand dribble from Phelps.
Phelps had 32 yesterday in that game.
Addig rises for 3. It's strong. Rebound comes down to Wolstenhume. But I'd say Ty Addig, best pure point guard at a – and he's got good – don't get me wrong, he's giant for a point guard. But Austin Park – plays point guard, but really can play anything. Addig's definitely more of that pure point guard. The dump down inside, Reber for 2. 5-0.
Yeah, that weak side defense for Canyon View's got to come quicker on that, or Reber will just eat them up all night.
Harris deflects it out of bounds.
Or morning. I caught you before you could correct me. We're early today.
I didn't even notice, there you go.
You gave me a look when I said all night.
Well, you were so quick to chuckle. That's where the look came from.
There you go.
Jeter Sanders with it left side. Skip it over right side to Hallows in the corner. Back up top. Phelps straightaway 3 buckets. Beauty.
Yeah, as I mentioned, Phelps Sanders yesterday, 32 of the 79 points in that Canyon View victory over the Union Cougars, won by 10, 79-69. Ty Addig also had 21. Bubba Ludlow had 14 yesterday.
Branca with it. He's going to fire a straightaway 3, and that's good. Brooks Branca knocks down the 3. You and I were talking about him off the air. He is your typical scrappy, get after it point guard.
Yeah, he is. He's just always going to be on the perimeter on the ball, hounding people. Kind of Jeter Sanders for Canyon View on the opposite side.
Ball goes to Attig. Good hands, Harris. Love Harris's 3-and-D ability. Osgathorpe the save. Branca, outlet left side, Harris. He'll attack off the dribble. Send it back left side to Branca. Dumps it low. Pass out. Osgathorpe, left wing three. Good. Beautiful pass. Logan Wolstenhume the assist. Timeout to Canyon View. We'll take it right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking has built a reputation of unparalleled customer service and satisfaction in the trucking industry. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers statewide, including Beaver, Millard, Sevier, San Pete, Juab, Carbon, Emery, Utah, and Salt Lake counties, as well as many other locations. The job includes a home daily schedule, excellent pay, benefits, training, retirement, a positive work environment, and requires a Class A CDL license with doubles endorsement. To apply, go to barneyjobs.com. That's barneyjobs.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Just owned it. Welcome back on in. 11-3 our score. Great shooting from the perimeter early for South Summit, but they're also dominating inside.
2 threes. Blake Osgathorpe with 1 and Brooks Branca. And then you had Logan Wolstenhume with a 2 and 1. Cole Reber down low as well. Have they missed a shot?
I don't believe so. It's been threes and layups, which analytics...
That's what they love.
Effective field goal percentage got to be off the charts right now as Sanders lays it up and in for 2 to counter for Canyon View. 11-5. South Summit still leads it.
Yeah, all 5 of those points for Canyon View for Phelps.
Ball goes up top. Harris, open triple.
Wow.
Banks it in.
Why not?
On a Wednesday.
Made everything else. All 5 starters now have scored for South Summit.
Wow. Jeter with it, just a sophomore, gives right side to Attig. Attig will fake, give back up top. Hallows, skip, Jeter, left wing tripled, no good. Long rebound, Sanders controls it. Phelps, left wing, 3 tipped. I think Logan got a piece of it, and we'll say touched on the end line by Ludlow out of bounds to South Summit.
Yeah, pretty good closeout there by Logan Wolstenhume to get a hand up and get a finger on that 3-point attempt.
Branca with it, top of the key, gives right side with it, Reber. Ball fake, Wolstenhume middle. Such a dangerous place when he catches it in the paint like that. Sends it back out, Branca, right side, Harris. Harris gets into the lane, sends back. Wolstenhume pumps. Skips on a cut. Osgathorpe, finish. 6 for 6 from the floor.
Yeah, great pass there.
It's 2 assists from Wolstenhume.
Yeah, Wolstenhume just fired it. I love when a guy can throw the ball hard like that.
Phelps, strong, rebound, Hallows, power dribble. Skip it left side, Jeter, his 3 on the way, in and out, and back in at the end of the day.
Yeah, speaking of good passes, Ethan Hallows, that pass quick from the lane outside to Jeter Sanders to be able to knock that one down. When you can throw a pass like that, you don't let the defense recover.
Wolstenhume's 3, finally a miss, but the rebound to Osgathorpe, and then Hallows fouls him with 3:50.
That's going to go against Trenton Ludlow.
Or excuse me, that was Ludlow, not Hallows. Saw the 0, thought it might have been Ethan, and it was Bubba Ludlow. Baseline out of bounds here. I thought Osgathorpe played really well yesterday. I thought, as good as Logan was, I thought he was the catalyst that kind of, that's the thing, Logan cannot do it all by himself as it's deflected out of bounds.
How good were they defensively? How many points did they give up in that first quarter to Emory? Do you know? Do you have it off the top of your head?
It would be a big fat 0.
It was 0. 0 points. And geez, halfway through that second quarter, it was 1 point for Emory.
With 2 minutes to go in the first half is when Emory got their first field goal.
Yeah. So defensively, South Summit did great things. We've talked a lot about their offense, but defensively yesterday won that game.
Wolstenhume, great dish inside. The dish then to Osgathorpe. He can't finish. Rebound inside to Sanders. Transition opportunity now. Ludlow with it. Skips right corner. Pump fake. The runner from Slack. In and out. Fight for the rebound. It'll stay Canyon View. As we'll see our first sub of the game, it's going to be Maddox Welch, the junior, checking in.
Pretty good move there by Asher Slack to get, just the ball fake from the corner, get on the baseline. Little runner, just didn't fall. But he's good at those shots.
Ball goes back to Sanders, left side, Attig. Hallows, that's Ludlow. Catch, shoot, three, and hits it.
Jeez, yeah. Bubba Ludlow kind of almost falling away on that shot from the college line. He had 14 yesterday in that win as well.
Left side with it. Logan picks up the dribble, gives it back outside to Harris. Harris looks to jab and attack, gets in the lane, sends back out Wolstenhume. Dribbles, lulls to sleep, pull-up jumper, in and out. Rebound, Ludlow. South Summit starting to settle for some shots is Ludlow. Great pass to Sanders in transition.
Yeah, Phelps Sanders now with 7 points, but that assist to Bubba Ludlow is what made that play. I thought he was going to try and challenge the big trees down low for South Summit, but a nice handoff for an easier layup.
Harris, catch and shoot three straight away. That's off the back rim. No, fight for the ball. It will be Canyon View basketball. As we're going to see Reber return, Riker Bowen will sit. Reber, the senior, Bowen, the junior. Both listed at 6'6". That's the thing. Logan's really been able to play that pure power forward spot the last few years. Gage McKee was their center in the past.
Yeah,
they've always had a nice big center. Kind of allows Logan to not have to do all the down low work.
Yeah.
Sanders, great backdoor feed. Attig finishes for two. It's a 1 point game, 16-5. Canyon View's picked up the pace.
Boy, South Summit came out hot, didn't they? But now they've definitely gone cold on the offensive end, and Canyon View's turned it on.
Wolstenhume, what a move. The spin on the left side, the fade, and the bank.
Your team's having trouble getting a bucket. Who do you go to? Let Logan cook.
Chef Logan, if you will. 18-15. The drive from Sanders
Speaking
takes the bump. My goodness, what a move, but it comes off to Wolstenhume. Bounce too far. Love the idea, but led him a little too far out of bounds.
Yeah, that's one where I think Logan, it was kind of an in-between, a bounce pass or a chest pass, and just kind of went in between and went right out of bounds.
So that last game I did with Dylan Douglas, conditioning came up. We were talking about teams getting tired. It's the third day.
Last game of the season.
Right. Logan Wolstenhume doesn't really come out of the game, does he?
Yeah, no.
Like, he will play a full 32 if need be.
Yeah.
He does not sit much. Some of the best, and his motor never stops. I mean, that's the thing. You never look at him and think, oh, he looks tired. He looks gassed. Three, slack, short, rebound, tipped right to Sanders, laying for two.
I don't think, who was that tipped that one down there? Was that Jeter Sanders?
I think
Whoever tipped that one right there, I don't think he'll get an assist in the scorebook, but he should.
Wolstenhume behind the back dribble, gets right to the 10, puts it up, no. Tip, throws it off of Sanders, but it stays in bounds.
Yeah, they need to hustle down the court there, Canyon View. They kind of held back. They could have had numbers, maybe 5-on-4.
Sanders gives it Ludlow. Quick trigger three, that's short. Rebound comes down inside to Wolstenhume. Branca with it left side, crossing over. Will pull back up and reset for South Summit. Bounces right wing, Oscathorpe. Skip to Wolstenhume, Logan power dribble inside, pumps, shoots. No, rebound inside to Attig.
He doesn't miss a lot of those mid-range jumpers. He's so good at those. If he gets in the lane, he can rise up higher than the defense. But he's missed a couple of them here.
And it's usually just a flick of the wrist and it goes down.
Yeah. Shot clock, game clock about the exact same. So I think Coach Kim Blackner is saying, hold up, let's get one shot here to finish. Try and take a lead into the second quarter.
Sanders gives Ludlow. Ludlow with the right-hand dribble. Backdoor to Slack, who fumbles, but then recovers. The cutter, Jeter. Beautiful cut, hits it. Lead to Canyon View, 19-18 with two and with one. Branca hoists, and that will end quarter number one. It's South Summit 19, Canyon View 18. Canyon View 19, South Summit 18. Thank you, Greg Sterner. We'll be back after this on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners. interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 1918 Canyon View leads South Summit. Scoreboards here are a little interesting at UVU. They have not changed it from the green and gray that when the Wolverines play at home. So I'm thinking green, I'm thinking South Summit. But, man, that was a groans man move by Sanders. His loop on his knee brace continues to – that's the third time that has gotten loose in this game.
He's had some of those knee issues, hasn't he, this year? He's got 11 points now in this game. Great take, way to rise up and use that left hand near the basket.
Wolstenholme catches free throw line. Bronca, a little push shot, no good. Tip out, controlled into the hands of Seth Morris.
Yeah, that was going to be Reber with an easy putback there, but Trenton Ludlow came from behind and tipped it away, so his teammate was able to end up with it.
Saunders gives to Ludlow. He tries to hit slack baseline. Asher pumps, sends back out Sanders, right wing three, strong. Long rebound to Morris. Skip it back up top, Ludlow. Right side slack. They go low to Sanders. Sends back to slack. He'll take the three. Closed out by Reber well, and the good box out by Branca led Oscathorpe to the board. Harris with it right side. Back up top, Branca. Oscathorpe rises for a college three. That's no good. Rebound Logan. Pumps once, twice, spins, then fades away. Tipped out. Loose ball foul. South Summit, after getting just torching coming out of the gate, made their first 6 shots. It's just not falling great, and they're not taking great shots either.
Yeah, they've only since they made those first 6. I'm interested to see Brad James' stats here. Since they made those first 6, they've made. I got 1. Is that right?
Wow.
Yeah, I think they just made 1. They've made 7.
Right side with it. Saunders gives to Slack. Handoff Morris. Morris with the right-hand dribble gives to Attig. Pump fakes on 3. Ty looks to get in the lane. Skips it over to Ludlow. Sends corner Slack. Pump fake. Drive into the paint. Asher Slack with some pivoting. Sends back to Saunders. Now Slack, 8 on the shot clock. Attig defended very well this possession by South Summit. Attig drives to the 10. Says, doesn't matter. I'm going to still score. 23-18.
That's what Ty Attig does so many times. He's kind of it almost looks slow. It's deliberate. Just getting to his spot, and then he's able to put it up above a shorter defender.
Timeout. South Summit will take it right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back, 23-18. It's been all Canyon View. A flaming hot start for South Summit. Since then, the Falcons have caught fire themselves.
Yeah, 16. I think it was 16-5, 16-4, somewhere in there for Canyon View. And since then, it's been, for South Summit. And since then, it's been all Canyon View.
Wolstenholme pumps, picks up the dribble high, gives to a cutting Branca, who saves it. They're going to call a foul on Canyon View.
That one bucket that South Summit's had since they made those first 6, boom, 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 right after that, was coming out of a timeout. It was Logan Wolstenholme down on that left block, just like he was. I thought he was going to go up again, but he decided to pass out of that.
Oscathorpe gives right side to Logan. Oh, what a hezzy dribble move. Yeah. Reverse lay-in, Logan Wolstenhume.
7 now for Logan. He just saw that little bit of separation, didn't he? Saw that they gave up that baseline and is able to go around up and under the hoop.
Goes Jordan on the baseline, if you will.
There you go.
Morris comes off the high screen, bounces right side Sanders. Ludlow with the left-hand dribble, bounces to Addig. Addig left side. Jeter gives to Phelps, right wing. Morris, left-hand dribble. Ty Addig with it. Left hand, looks to get into the paint, pivots. Gives to a cutting Morris. Little push shot for 2 is good. And again, Addig does not panic. Sometimes you see point guards panic when you get under 10 seconds. It's almost like Ty Addig gets slow, more composed.
Yeah. Yeah, and a great shot there by Seth Morris to get up quick. You got a lot of taller guys out there ready to block your shot. Get up quick.
Wolstenhume push shot in the lane, no. Reber taps it right to himself and then is fouled. I think they're going to call this on Sanders, would be my guess here. Sure enough. And once again, we hear an over-the-back yell from the crowd. That is no such thing, folks. No such thing as over-the-back. So that's what they call a loose ball foul. Harris catches right wing. Fakes the pass. Sends right side to Wolstenhume. Logan will pull out and reset for the Wildcats. Killer crossover. Gets the lane. Tries to go right. Hand on the left side. And Phelps Sanders said, Transition for Ludlow. Euro. Denied by Reber, and then they call a foul.
Wow. That's a tough one that time. I want to watch that replay. It looked like Reber was up there unless, yeah, that went against Reber. Let's see if.
Maybe he catches part of the wrist at the very end.
I think or it might even be that opposite hand. Did he swipe down and get the opposite side on the body? But
Ludlow hits the free throws. We're going to see Hallows return for Canyon View. Morris will take a break after playing some good defense and getting a good bucket. Here with 4:29 to go.
You got Canyon View girls in the state championship game later today,
yes,
Tanner.
Against
shocking
the Cardiac Kids,
Crazy.
The Emory Spartans, back-to-back years.
You realize Grantsville beat Emory early this year, 63-17. Early this season,
yes.
Grantsville did.
Well,
and Emory beats.
They beat the turd out of Judge early, and Judge made that a game for a while.
Yeah, that's true.
Playoff basketball, man, I tell you. Harris, right wing 3, it's long. Comes down inside the house. Got to say, Coach Faimalo, it's thrown away there. Just got to give another shout-out to the guy. He has done such a phenomenal job with that girls' team.
Mm-hmm.
And I texted you this yesterday.
Yeah.
He is everything right with coaching in high school sports.
Absolutely.
Football, he coaches the football team at Emory, does a great job. Obviously, he's done a phenomenal job with this girls' team. Back-to-back years in the title game, back-to-back years upsetting the #1 team in Grantsville. Reber, offensive rebound, sends Branca, left wing 3, no. Rebound inside, Branca goes and gets it. That scrappy point guard play. Lobs it high, might have been deflected, and it was, so it stays with South Summit.
Yeah, so Canyon View girls, so good for them. I've called quite a few of their games over the last couple of years. At the state tournament last year when they played Manti a couple of times, I've called their games, called games here. So, yeah, good luck to them in that state championship game.
Oscar Thorpe hits the baseline jumper. Well, it helps when your guard line, your 3 guards, have all been playing in state tournaments since they were sophomores.
Yeah, right. Yep.
That 3-guard lineup
Nichols and Spencer and Vargas.
Yep. Branca hounding Ludlow up top. Right side with its Hallows. Gives to Ludlow, spins left side, handoff Jeter. Jeter with the right-hand dribble, skips it over to Addig. Ty comes off the screen, hesitates on the dribble, pulls up for a tough 2, no, rebound Branca.
Ty had a look on that right side from the three-point line. If I'm Coach Blackner, I think I would have wanted him to shoot that. They went under the screen. I want Ty to pull up for that 3.
Oscar Thorpe gives up top, Logan. Hallows on him. Logan pumps with it, goes right side to Branca. Brooks will attack off the dribble, get to the 10. Tough shot, just lost his balance right there at the last second. Kind of got caught under the rim. Hallows in Ludlow in transition, gives to Sanders. He's bumped and fouled out front. That will be team foul number 3 on the Wildcats.
Yeah, good first step there by Phelps Sanders to get around the defender. Who was that? Was that Oski Thorpe that picked that up? Yeah.
Jack Johnson get a check in. Branca will sit. Ball goes in, and Logan Wolstenhume says, mine. We're going to get a dunk here. He's cut off by Jeter. Great poke out from Sanders. Loose ball off the knee of Harris. It's going to go back. Heads up play by Jeter Sanders.
What hustle there by Jeter Sanders. You think Logan Wolstenhume, you even mentioned, lining up a dunk there. And Jeter Sanders just races from behind and knocks that one out of bounds.
Sanders with the basketball. Comes to his left side with Ludlow. Ludlow, the ball fake. Gives.
Really trying to get down to Phelps Sanders on that left block, aren't they?
Hallows now. Sanders left block. Logan hounding him. They go into Attig. Ty catches. It's a battle with him and Uscathorpe as travel is the call. It's going to go back to South Summit.
Good defense from the big guys, Logan Wolstenhume and Cole Reber down low to turn away Phelps Sanders. That was star on star there with Logan picking up Phelps on that time down.
Jack Johnson goes right wing with it. Reber going to give back to Harris. Skip left side Johnson. Uscathorpe catches straight away. Now right wing Wolstenhume. Logan, hezzy dribble, gets into the lane, lowers the shoulder, sends it back out. Johnson will take a three. That's no good. Rebound Ludlow. Give Canyon View credit the way they've walled up Logan Wolstenhume here. Long pass to Hallow. Somehow makes the catch and then was fouled. Coming down. As it will be team foul number 4.
Pretty nice athletic move there to save that ball in. Trying to go outside there to Ty Attig, but foul first. What's that going to be? Are they saying shoot?
Why are they saying shoot? There is no way that is shooting.
Yeah, that's just the 4th foul against South Summit. So yeah, that'll be baseline out of bounds. Ludlow will do it.
On no planet or universe is that shooting.
Yeah.
Attig to send in. The lob for Sanders turns. Wolstenhume has to recover the bump, the push, the miss. Sanders offensive board so quick to go back up with it, maybe too quick, and then a foul going the other way on Jeter. Or Phelps, with the foul.
Oh, this is a fun one to watch, isn't it? This is the matchup. I mean, this game is a fun one, but these two going at each other, Phelps Sanders and Logan Wolstenhume. It's not very often that the star is going to guard each other. Usually you get a switch off. You don't want to get any fouls or anything like that. But these two have been going hard at each other these last few times down the court. I think Phelps came out for just a minute here with that foul.
Ball goes middle to Logan. Logan catches, puts it on the floor, gets right to the rim, attacks Hallows, banks and scores. When you know it, Phelps isn't on him. Logan Wolstenhume takes advantage, 26-24 now.
Tough to stop him if he gets down on the block like that.
And then the steal by Logan. Euros to the tin. And lays it in.
Beautiful.
Tie at 26.
Beautiful finger roll there right in front of the hoop. Had Ty Attig with him, but able to go up strong. He's got 11 to match Phelps Sanders for a game high. Good move by Ludlow.
Bubba takes it to the rim for 2. Lead back to Canyon View. 49 seconds to go in the half.
That jump stop really got him there, didn't it?
Logan with it over on the left side. Gives up top to Harris. Harris standing at the Wolverine. Now right side with it. Goes back door. Can't do that with an athlete like Ludlow.
Yeah, Ludlow was just lining that one up. He knew that was coming. Yep. Just that help defense. He wasn't defending Logan Wolstenhume that time, but just slacked off his man to pick that one off.
Jeter Sanders with it. Left-hand dribble, hounded by Harris. Looks to spin off of it. Comes off the Attig screen. Harris hounding him. Spin from Jeter. Gives to Attig with 6, takes the 3. It's good. Ty Attig for 3, with 3, with 2, and with 1. Wolstenhume chucks. Oh my goodness, and it hits the front rim.
That was close.
As close as we've had to a half-court shot here, other than maybe that one Harris hit at the Wolverine nose yesterday. We'll take a break. Halftime coming up next here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. with pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters, and every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Are you a new CDL license holder? If so, Barney Trucking would like to train and pay you to become a world-class truck driver on state-of-the-art equipment. They also provide you with reliable, courteous support, a fantastic wage, paid holidays, solid benefits, home daily schedules, paid time off, an excellent safety record, and respect. Dependable truck drivers have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. Start your outstanding career by applying today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
My parents know nothing about gaming. I told them we needed Centricom Fiber because it's by far the fastest and most reliable internet speeds.
Hey bud, dinner's ready. Time to turn off the game box.
Alright, this round's almost over.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on at halftime, 31-26 in favor of Canyon View. Tanner Wilkinson and Greg Sterner with you here at the break. Well, Greg, kind of got what we came for. A little bit of a battle between some really talented players on both sides. What do Brad James stats tell us here at the half?
Yeah, they tell us there's some talented players on both sides, that's for sure. You got 11 points for Logan Wolstenhume leading the way for the Wildcats, 11 for Phelps Sanders leading the way on for Canyon View, 7 for Ty Addig, 6 for Bubba Ludlow for Canyon View, and 5 for Jeter Sanders. So pretty good balance scoring there. For South Summit, you've got 7 for Oskethorpe. He's the second leading scorer, 3 for Brooks Branca, and also for Joey Harris. Canyon View shot the ball better. They were 13 of 25, 52% shooting. South Summit was 11 of 29, got more shots up, didn't make as many, so 38%. Difference there is 2-to-1 assist to turnover ratio for South Summit, 8 assists, only 4 turnovers, total of 8 turnovers for Canyon View. They do have 9 assists, so they're moving the ball really well when they're scoring. 9 assists on 13 made shots is great. 8 assists for South Summit on 11 made shots. Again, both of these teams really moved the ball well, not just relying on isolation for their star players. But, 5 offensive rebounds for Canyon View, 4 for South Summit, so both teams crashing the board pretty well. 5 boards for Wolstenhume as well, 6 boards for Phelps Sanders. So I just dawned on me, the leading rebounder and scorer for both teams is their star, Logan Wolstenhume. For South Summit, Phelps Sanders for Canyon View.
So what stands out to me, usually when we're together, I let you handle the number. You're the numbers guy.
I mean, like stats.
Utah Heritage Credit Union math, right?
That's right. That's
looking at South Summit started 6 for 6.
Yeah.
Afterwards, they shot 5 for 23 for the rest of the half. So I think some of it, you're not gonna make every shot you take, obviously, but also give Canyon View a lot of credit for the way that they defended and the way that they hounded and corralled around Logan Wolstenhume.
Yeah, they were also, to add to that point there, Tanner, they were 3 I think they were 3 of their first 3 from behind the arc.
They were.
And they end up here, end up at halftime 3 of 11. So, that's 0 of 8 after that. So that's a little surprising as well.
That is interesting. Yeah. We're going to take a break. When we come back right here on TeamHive.live, second half, we'll also maybe chat a little bit about the matchups coming up later today, because there is a lot of good hoops still to be played on this floor. We'll be back right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there. They're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
I'm Dr. Brandon Beck, and I'm one of the general surgeons at Central Valley Medical Center. One of the best parts of my job as a general surgeon is to interact with a wide variety of people. And many of those people have experienced chronic conditions or painful things for many years. And there is nothing better than helping them to work through those conditions and to have an improved quality of life. I'm happy to be back in Utah at Central Valley Medical Center serving the people in our community.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in, 31-26. Games coming up after this one. The girls' third, fourth place games. South Summit will be playing again, this time against Grantsville. I'm still stunned by that yesterday. I don't want to belabor it because I'm sure Grantsville fans are hurting again, and you just feel. But credit to Emory, man. They are the Cowboy
killers,
the Cowboy killers, yeah. And then boys' third, fourth place should be fun. Juab versus Judge, Austin Park versus J.J. Apatjang.
It's going to be fun.
That should be a really good challenge for Cam Wright.
Yeah.
He's coached phenomenally, by the way, in this tournament. What he did to this South Summit team on Thursday was no joke, and gave that Morgan team all they could handle yesterday. That was a good competitive game for most of it, and Morgan's just relentless, and that's a Scott Hunt team.
And speaking of Morgan,
they play Richfield in the championship game.
Boy, that's
you want to talk about pound-per-pound physicality.
Bare knuckle fight.
Now, look, that was the football state championship, right?
Yeah.
Not a lot of these Morgan basketball players play football, all with the exception of Jurgen Southwick, of these Richfield kids.
Yeah, that's true.
probably want a little more revenge.
Oh,
so
boy. That's going to be a fun one, too. Yeah.
Canyon View Emory for the girls should be interesting. They split the regular season series in 2 close games in that region. Region 15.
12. Region 12.
I did a bunch of Region 15 games last week. If you can't tell, this is our 6th game in 7 days of broadcast, folks. Here with Team Hive and KSL Sports as the lay-in is good. Reber with a nice move.
Yeah, I like that. Get it down to Reber. If a double team doesn't come, nobody's got his length for Canyon View. So get it down to him on the block, let him work.
Ludlow with a nice back cut, sends it middle to Hallows, right wing Sanders. Jeter hits the 3. Lead back to 6 now.
Excellent pass there by Ethan Hallows. Just catch that thing, just underhanded that out quickly to Jeter Sanders where Jeter could catch it in shooting position and put it up quick.
Oscathorpe will take it baseline, get inside. Nice take, but just kind of pushed it a little too hard.
Yeah, it looked like he thought he got fouled. He's looking at the official saying they got my arm.
Addig throws it. Ludlow saves it, but that ended up not being a good thing. A 1-on-3 here. Harris, the lob. Finish from Wolstenhue. Cuts it to 4.
And that was set up that time. Logan Wolstenhue get it to Harris early so that then the defense has to come to him, create some space.
Hallows takes the 3. They let him. Addig offensive rebound. Sanders, right wing 3 again. Good again. Jeter Sanders, just a sophomore.
Jeter now with 11 points to match Phelps, his brother, with 11 points each.
Branca goes right side. Wolstenhue jabs. Logan traveled with it. It will go back. Walked before he put the ball on the floor. It was quick and subtle, but it will go back the other way.
Right there, had a perfect view of it.
So Canyon View possession up 7 now. Again, it was all South Summit early. 6 of their first 6 from the floor. Canyon View just kind of stayed the course. They've made adjustments along the way. Sanders left side. Harris really hounding him out front. Comes under the screen. Jeter to the 10. Pulls back out to Phelps. Left side Hallows in the corner. Going to give it to Sanders. Left wing 3. Good. Phelps for 3. It's now a 10-point lead for Canyon View.
Yeah, it was a great offensive set to start this half by South Summit. And since then, geez, Canyon View just turned it on.
Timeout to South Summit. We'll take it on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back, 40-30 our score with 6:05 to go in quarter number 3. It's been all Canyon View to start the second half.
Boy, has it.
Good look from Reber, and you're thinking, okay, South Summit's going to get back into this. Hot shooting. 3 threes from the Falcons.
Couple of threes from Jeter Sanders, 1 from Phelps Sanders. Just like that, 9 points, up 10. Phelps now has 14. Jeter Sanders, just a sophomore. I don't know how much we've talked about this game. I've done all 3 of Canyon View's games, and I've talked about it a lot, that he's just a sophomore here in these other games. But Jeter's going to be good for the next couple of years.
So I'm not sure what
Coach
the conversation
Blackner is saying that the ball should be inbounded up here, not on the South Summit end of the floor.
They did dribble it up. I don't know why
They brought it up. And
yeah, they clearly brought it up, yeah.
Coach Blackner was excited about the 3.
Sure.
Speaking of excited about a 3.
Right on cue, Brooks Branca.
That's his second, 6 points for him. Second 3, 6 points for him.
Addig with it. Skips. Jeter in the left corner. Bounces baseline. Hallows. Good hands by Oscathorpe. Knocks it out of bounds. With 5:38 to go in the third. Hallows will be the trigger man.
Ludlow.
I have not done that all year, and it's happened 3 or 4 times in this ball game. Jeter with it in the left corner. Gives back up top to Addig. Skip it low, beautiful feed. That is Hallows, and he lays it in.
His first 2 right there. Great pass to catch him down on the block. South Summit kind of just fell asleep with Ethan Hallows down there, and he gets his first 2.
Skip pass left side to Branca.
Zone defense now for Canyon View, 1-2-2 or a 3-2.
Harris fakes with it. Gives left side Brooks. Will attack off the dribble. Bounces low. Oscathorpe, good cut, blocked. Reber comes away with it. Power dribble, push shot for two. Big play inside from Cole Reber. Good start of the quarter for him offensively. See if he can pick up protecting the paint a little bit.
Yeah, 4 of his 6 points here in this second half.
Addig gives up top Sanders. Back to Addig. Skip it left side Jeter.
2-1-2 defense now for South Summit.
Addig will take the three. Oh, in and out. A great look. Rebound Logan. Branca in transition now for South Summit. Will pull back out and reset. Skip right side to Harris. Middle Logan turns. Gives to the cutting Reber. To the tin. Lay it in. Great play. Logan Wolski. That's why he's so dangerous, Greg, out of that high post.
Yeah, you bring that middle of that zone defense up to you at that free throw line. If you can hit the cutter like Reber, like Wolstenhume just did to Reber, it's a beautiful play.
Down to 5. South Summit not going away. 3 from Jeter. That's way left. Just rushed it. Heads back to the Wildcats. So South Summit gave up a couple three threes early in this period. Played pretty good defense the last 2 possessions. Branca crosses the timeline. Gives it right side. Wolstenhume in the corner. Harris. Harris with the left-hand dribble. Gives it back to Logan. Now right side Harris trying to feed that to Reber. Seeing something they like with him there. Wolstenhume to the 10. Banks scores. Trying to take a charge with Sanders. I thought Logan did a nice job avoiding the contact. And we head the other way.
15 points now for Wolstenhume. They stay in that 2-1-2 defense here, does South Summit. Able to move that. Are they able to move it quickly with the pass?
Addig goes corner. Sanders 3. Nearly wedgied it. Rebound Reber. Harris with it now, or Branca, with it. Branca sends right side Harris. His 3. In and out. A great look. Rebound comes down inside to Jeter.
Joey Harris caught that thing ready to shoot, didn't he? He was ready to go on that three-point shot, just a bit off.
Great take from Phelps Sanders. Such a strong move.
Maybe could have had an and one there. Took a shot to the face as he laid that one in, too.
Branca with it, gives left side Logan. Between the leg dribble. Pumps with it, skips it over Branca right side. Attacks, Sanders, takes it baseline, surveys. Sends left corner Harris. He'll get to the rack, now come back out. A lot of baseline running for those 2 guards as Logan now takes a baseline. Reber hits him in the noggin. Power dribble. Ludlow's the one on him. Offensive foul. I thought it was kind of a flop, but it will go the other way.
Yeah, and Reber has so much size over Ludlow down there. And Ludlow just walls up nicely, takes the shoulder to the chest, goes down, makes the officials make a call there.
So, substitution. Weird. I'm not sure what that was. Official wasn't happy with the scorekeeper or the clock operator for some reason. I have no idea why. Addig gives straight away to Slack, who's checked in. Hallows catches right corner. Skip it. Ludlow sets the screen for Slack. Addig, open corner triple. Yes, sir.
Nothing but net. Ty Addig now with 10 points. Kind of a quiet 10 points for him, just doing what he does. Assists and points and knocking that down from the corner.
Ball goes back up to Oscathorpe.
Is that a 5-0?
It is.
Canyon View run.
Turn, push, miss, tip. Oscathorpe offensive rebound. They leave him. He goes back up, and Sanders called for the foul. Canyon View doesn't like it.
Yeah, Phelps wanted that one, didn't he? He thought he had that block shot. Oscathorpe saw that he had a little bit of room there, just took it up quick, so good job by him.
2 shots for Blake. Shorts on the first. So we're going to see Jeter return for Canyon View. He's going to replace Phelps. Is that 3 on Phelps? I want to say it is. We don't know.
Hard to keep track here with no scoreboard here at UCCU.
Oscathorpe, second.
Yeah,
also good.
That should be 3 on Phelps. Phelps had 2 in the first half, and I don't think he's picked up another one. That's the first foul on Canyon View of this quarter, so it has to be 3. Yeah, both teams just with 1 foul. Love it. Love it. Let them play. Love it.
Left side, Hallows. Ludlow. My good.
Now you got it.
I don't know that I am in my head. I don't know that I've struggled this much with two guys' name in my career as Harris picks up the foul out front.
They look nothing alike.
No, and that's the funny thing. They're not siblings, not cousins. You know, like I can get Jeter and Phelps fine every time, and they're brothers for crying out loud. Now, different ages and positions and whatnot, but don't know what it is. Ludlow catches on the left side. Addig now with it. Hallows sets the high screen. Pick and roll gives to Hallows. Send back Ludlow. Left wing triple. In and out. Great board from Logan. Branca with it over on the right side. Sends corner Harris. Bounce low to Reber. Catches. Sends to Blake. Three from Oscathorpe. Didn't look on target as he let it go. Rebound Ludlow.
Canyon View slowing it down? Doesn't happen often.
No. I thought maybe you go 2 for 1 here. And you still very well could.
Yeah, I think they are. I think I heard Coach Blackner say exactly that, 2 for 1.
Addig comes into the lane, draws a crowd, sends it out. Slack, 12 on the shot clock. Fakes it, gives left side Jeter. Looks for the step back. Branca cuts off well. Slack skips it high. Ludlow, 5 on the clock. Addig kept the foot on the ground to the tin. Denied. Reber at the rim. 1 second on the shot clock.
How many times has Ty Addig made that exact same play this year, but then you don't have a Cole Reber coming as a help defender to clean it up? How many times has he just showed the ball just like that and laid it in?
Addig, the cutter,
oh, wow.
They lose him. Jeter lays it in. No, they say no shot.
Yeah, they're saying that was a
Wow.
shot clock violation. That was as quick as they could have. It couldn't have been any quicker unless it was a tip. Let's watch this. Oh,
That's still in his hands.
Yeah, that's the right call.
That is 100% the right call.
That's the right call.
Shot clock is off now.
Canyon View fans right behind us not happy. You should have been 1 second is something that I heard. Look, it could be under 1 second. Yeah, there's no tenths on that shot clock.
Branca skips it left side, kick back up. Branca now catches right wing 3. Big shot for South Summit. No. Slack the rebound with 5. With 4. 3, Ludlow launches with 2, and with 1, it's no good, and that will take us to the end of the period. South Summit 47, Canyon View 40. Gosh dang it, Canyon View 47, South Summit 40. We'll be back on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Since 1947, Barney Trucking's #1 investment has been dependable truck drivers like you. That's why they provide their drivers with an opportunity to earn up to $75,000 a year driving state-of-the-art equipment. Barney Trucking is now hiring drivers in Utah, San Pete, Sevier, Juab, Millard, Beaver, Iron, Carbon, and Emery counties. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 47-40 is our score. Canyon View leads South Summit. Got up to a 10-point game, and then give a lot of credit to South Summit. Got it back down to, I believe, 3 points. Yeah. So
yeah, they got it down to 3, and then Phelps Sanders and Jeter Sanders hit back-to-back 3-pointers and got it back up to 9. So this fun fourth quarter here. Quick moving game, up and down the floor, not a lot of fouls called. Again, I talked about that. I like that.
Ludlow catches it left side, gives back to Jeter. Ludlow pumps with it.
Yeah, trying to find a spot in this zone defense.
Lost Sanders. It stays with them, fortunately. Fortunate for South Summit, he missed, and then fortunate for Canyon View, they couldn't get the rebound. So baseline out of bounds here for the Falcons. Ludlow sends corner. Addig Hesitates, sends left side to Jeter. Skip up Phelps. Goes middle, Hallows. Ludlow, corner, back to Addig. Ty with the dribble, sends corner. Phelps, back up Jeter. Jeter attacks, sends corner Phelps again. Phelps takes a baseline. He's bumped and fouled by Wolstenhume. After
Jinxed us.
Yeah, we had, 2 fouls called all of quarter number 3 total?
I jinxed us. 40 seconds in. Good ball movement, though, by Canyon View against his zone defense.
Ludlow says back to Hallows. Now Jeter to the drive by Phelps. Hallows recovers. Jeter left side hesitates. Addig all alone. Triple. Good. Ty Addig for 3. It's back to a 10-point game with 7:07 remaining.
That ball movement, you try and get it on the zone defense, trying to get it inside around the free throw line area and see what comes open.
Ball goes left side. Skip it. Harris back to Brinka. Left side, catch and shoot 3 from deep. Maddox Welch. We're going to get a foul on Canyon View. They call it on Phelps. That's 4 on Phelps.
Let's watch this replay here. Yeah, I wanted to see what that was. You had Cole Reber go to the floor. That box out. Yeah, that was just a... Ooh. Canyon View fans a little upset about that, and I can kind of see why. I could see why.
South Summit basketball baseline out of bounds. Branca, Wolstenhume, catch, shoot, jumper short. Branca the rebound. Brooks is fouled by Jeter. So side out of bounds now. Second team foul. Yeah, you really did. I don't believe in jinxes, but you definitely did it here.
I know you have the old, there is no such thing as a broadcaster jinx on the free throws when the broadcaster mentioned he's 8 for 8 or whatever.
Well, look at who
I've jinxed us here with the foul calling.
Reber, power dribble, gives Oscathorpe. He'll power dribble, spin, shoots, short,
Tough
rebound
shot.
Ludlow.
Yeah, good defense there by Bubba Ludlow. Force Oscathorpe to fall away on that shot in the lane.
Ludlow catches high, pumps with it. Pulls back out for Canyon View with 6:21 to go in the game.
It's like South Summit's changed that. It was more of a 2-1-2 defense earlier. Now an extended 1-2-2 defense with that point coming all the way out, Joey Harris.
Middle, Hallows, backdoor, Slack, stripped from behind by Logan. It's going to be South Summit basketball.
Just so much size down there. When Asher Slack gets that ball on the right block, you've got Reber and Wolstenhume and even Oscathorpe on the other side. Just so hard to go anywhere if you get it down low like that.
Joey Harris with the basketball. New play call comes in, gives left side Logan. Pumps the back door, goes to Reber, now Harris. Looks to drive off the dribble, hands Logan. Logan looks to attack. Timeout, South Summit. We'll take it right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
In the foul, your car carries you and those you love through the days and years. It deserves the best care you can give it. At Burt Brothers, we can help with that. We've been doing it better than anyone else since 1991, and we'll keep doing it to get you through all the important moments on life's roads. Because cars are more than how we get from here to there, they're how we get from there to here. Find your nearest store and discover special offers at burtbrothers.com.
From commercial to recreational truck accessories, Mountain Land Truck Outfitters has got what you need. Flatbeds, spray and bed liners, lifts and leveling kits, wheels and tires. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters proudly uses a brand you know and trust. And with our experienced, knowledgeable, and friendly staff, your visit here will be informative and enjoyable. Stop into our convenient location in Provo at 265 South 100 West or call 801-225-4637 to get a quote for your fleet or individual truck. Mountain Land Truck Outfitters.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on N50-40, your 5th, 6th place game on the boys' side of the bracket, as it will be South Summit basketball baseline out of bounds.
Kind of slowed down here. This zone defense for both sides has slowed down the offense. The offense is only 3 points here in the first 2 minutes and 14 seconds. It was 47-40 to start the fourth quarter.
Shovel pass, Oscathorpe. My goodness, that is savvy from Logan Wolstenhume.
So quick. with that pass to Oskithorpe, and then Oskithorpe quick getting the shot up before the defense can come over to him.
Right side, Ludlow.
1-2-2, really far extended for South Summit here.
Slack ball fake, sends back to Attig. Ty looks to come off the screen, gives it to Ludlow. Slack, back up top, Attig. Will jab with it, right side Ludlow. Left side Attig. 3 on the shot clock, Sanders with a tough shot, Jeter misses. Great board from Branca. That was pretty much the whole shot clock. Branca left side, Harris pumps on the 3, gets Ludlow in the air. Ludlow pokes it out from behind, stays with South Summit.
Oh, California D there with the left hand to knock that out.
Wildcat basketball, baseline out of bounds, 4:52 to go in the ball game. Branca sends to Logan, splits, gets inside to the 10, lost his balance. Then they're going to call a late whistle. I thought it was a foul, but certainly a late whistle. Yeah, got a lot of arm on the come-through.
Logan Wolstenhume, 15 points. He's leading South Summit. Only 4 here in the second half, though. I was about to say I thought he was going to make that shot first.
Yeah.
But right when he was going to make it, I was going to say, man, we haven't seen a lot of that in the second half of Logan. Knocks down the first one, and he is just such a good free throw shooter for his size.
Second one. Muscle memory. Looked exactly, I mean, everything about that looked exactly the same, even the way the ball went through the net.
17 for him now, the only Wildcat in double figures.
Attig looks to attack, gives back up to Ludlow. Ludlow spins, so we can hear the color commentary from the Canyon View parents. The lay-in on the other side from Ludlow.
Great move by Bubba Ludlow, and to hang in the air, athletic with the left hand off the glass.
Harris with it left side. Looks to attack. Pulls it back out. Step back jumper for Harris. Not a great look. Branca, offensive rebound. Right side with it. Another timeout here for the Wildcats. I guess they're just going to have one left. We'll take it after this on teamhive.live and KSLSports.com.
At UCCU, we'll provide you with a low-rate line of credit that makes it easy to access the equity in your home with no fees or closing costs.
Simply complete an application on your phone or computer and select the low-rate option you prefer.
And then sit back and enjoy the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a low-rate line of credit. Ready for whatever life throws at you.
To learn more or start your application, visit uccu.com or stop by any branch.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Okay, we're just doing this one. Welcome back on in 52-44, 4:06 to go here in the ball game. It's South Summit just seeing things that's worth, I guess, using the timeout, according to them.
Yeah, I'm wondering if the scoreboard is right. They're talking about something down here at the scoreboard, but they keep saying just one. So yeah, South Summit, I think with 4 minutes left in this fourth quarter, just one timeout left for Coach Hayter. Boy, he's done a good job in Camas, hasn't he, these last 2 years. Runner-up last year at the state tournament, lost to Judge Memorial in a barn burner of a game, and then this year came in the number 4 seed, 19-7 on the year.
It's funny you bring up that game because I had this thought after our Canyon View Judge game we did on Tuesday. Right, Canyon View had those 2 in-and-out threes at the Horn. Logan Wolstenhume had an in-and-out 3 at the Horn in that championship game.
Right. Maddox Welch with the elbow jumper to get his first points of the game.
Ludlow goes left side. Phelps Sanders still on the bench here with the 4 fouls. Ludlow up high. Harris comes out on him. Hands off left side. Now back to Attig. Right side to it, Ludlow. Harris deflects it. Bumped and fouled.
Yeah, that was an easy one to see out here. Harris, as Ludlow got that first step around him, just grabbed him, and obvious foul.
We'll see Phelps return with the foul trouble. Oscar Thorpe going to check in. He's going to replace Welch.
Maddox Welch comes in off the bench, knocks down a jumper, and come and sit back down, son.
Just a junior. Be a big part of this crew a year from now.
Yeah.
Left side with it. Sanders gives back to Phelps. Sanders drives now. Hallows thought about the triple. Here's what it is with Howells and Ludlow. They're both left-handed. That's what it is. Finally figured it out. Phelps looks to attack, sends left corner Jeter. Baseline to Ty. Power dribble from Addig. Sends it over in the corner. Ludlow, his three-pointer off. Great board. Jeter Sanders comes crashing for Canyon View.
He saw Coach Blackner and every one of his assistant coaches pointing left, say back it out, run some clock.
Foul out front on Logan. Third on Logan. Side out of bounds for Canyon View here with a 6-point lead and 2:57 to go. Addig doesn't really know where to go. Goes corner to Hallows. Giving him all the room. Cut. Inside out. Hallows skips it over to Phelps. Back up top, Addig.
Yeah, that's wise. Hallows had an open look from three. You got 30 seconds on the shot clock. Under 3 minutes. You're up
Very
6.
smart.
Run that clock.
The Canyon View crowd wants him to shoot it. That's not the right decision here. Sanders with a nice move. Phelps is going to shoot 2 free throws.
I think that's the Canyon View girls basketball team that's wanting Hallows to shoot up there. I see a few of those girls up there from the girls team, but that's funny.
It sounded like it was coming from behind us for some reason. So, but no, I think you're spot on.
Phelps Sanders going to step to the line. 16 points for him. Game high 17 now to match Logan Wolstenhume for South Summit. These two have battled all game. This is a game that I thought was going to be a little bit higher scoring.
Yeah.
Even midway through the game, I thought it was going to be higher scoring.
Well, yeah, look at how quick the start was.
Yeah,
19-18.
Yeah.
One more here for Phelps. No good. Rebound, Wolstenhume.
I mentioned how the good things Coach Hader's doing for that South Summit program. Coach Kim Blackner as well for Canyon View. Great things these last couple of years for these Falcons.
Right side with it is Welch. They go middle, Logan. Send to Oscar Thorpe, left corner. Back to Logan. Tacks to the rim. No, they're going to call jump ball. Possession stays with South Summit. Harris will check back in.
Yeah, Ty Addig just got that right hand in there, tied up Logan right as he was about to jump and lay that one in.
Baseline out of bounds here for Harris. Gets it to Branca. Harris, 3, left wing, big shot. It's off the back rim. Good boxing out from both Addig and Jeter. As Canyon View brings it across, Ludlow, right side.
Would have been huge for South Summit there to cut this to 4.
Ludlow hounded by Branca. Crosses over, timeout to Coach Blackner. We'll take it on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
A new year and a new adventure with the perfect Chevy to take you anywhere. With pure power unleashed and future-forward technology. Because every mile matters. And every path leads to new possibilities. Current Chevy owners can get $7,850 total value on this 2025 Silverado when you trade in an eligible vehicle. See your Rocky Mountain Chevy dealers.
As a urologist, my job includes treating kidney stones, diagnosing, treating prostate cancer, and other disorders of the urinary system. Here at CVMC, specialists and primary care physicians all work very closely together.
As a family physician, being able to have continuity of care and direct relationships with our specialists is something we're very fortunate to have here.
I'm Dr. David Sewell, board-certified urologist. I'm proud to provide state-of-the-art care here at Central Valley Medical Center.
Live high school sports action on Centracom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Oh, yeah. 53-46, minute 58 to go. Canyon View possession here, up by 7.
This whole second half really, Canyon View just kind of kept that lead. South Summit hasn't been able to chip it, make it a one-possession game even. Just Canyon View just doing a good job answering any run that South Summit makes.
Jeter, 3.
Quick
Trigger. Jeter Sanders, just a sophomore, going to continue to be a problem.
Yeah, just catches that ready to shoot and goes up quick.
Power dribble. skip left side. Open three, Harris. Short. Rebound to Addig. He's hammered. And that will just be the fifth. Yeah, so that's 2 free throws for Ty here with 1:25 remaining. Third on Reber. Coming up next, Grantsville and South Summit in the third, fourth place game on the girls' bracket. This was crazy, Greg. 2A, you had a lot of continuity between schools, right? North Summit, South Sevier, Kanab, they all got extremely far into the tournament. That has not been the case in this. Every team that won on Monday, the opposite gender team of their school lost.
Oh, that's interesting. Yeah.
Talk about a neato stat of the night that's
There you
sponsored
go.
by nobody. But
There
that
you go,
floored me
Ernie.
when I realized that on Tuesday.
Because you had Judge and Juab playing against each other in girls today. You got Judge and Juab boys tonight, right?
So you had Judge lose.
Yeah,
The girls lost on Monday. The boys won. South Summit boys lost. Their girls won. Richfield boys win. Richfield girls lose. Juab boys win. Juab girls lose. Emory boys lose. Emory girls win.
Canyon View, yeah.
And then the Canyon View, yeah. Canyon View boys lose. Canyon View girls win. I mean, it was just crazy how many, and especially where I was at 2A a week ago, and that was.
Was it the same 8 teams for boys and girls that were here?
No. Grantsville was Grantsville.
Okay, yeah.
And then there was one other. We'll take the timeout. 12-point lead for Canyon View, and we'll be right back.
This is Nate Christensen at Zions Bank. We're not just your bank, we're your neighbors. And with a branch right around the corner, we're here for you wherever you are. For all your personal and business banking needs, come visit us and let us show you how Zions Bank is for you.
These days, kids do a lot of their homework online. They talk to their teachers, they receive assignments, and they do research, all from our kitchen table. That's why I chose Centricom Fiber Internet. They have the fastest and most reliable connection, so my kids can stay on top of their schoolwork.
Dependable truck drivers like you have been Barney Trucking's #1 investment since 1947. That's why they provide their drivers with state-of-the-art equipment, ongoing training, and reliable, courteous support. Barney Trucking is now hiring Class A CDL drivers with doubles endorsement to help address our exceptional growth throughout Utah. Barney Trucking offers a competitive wage, solid benefits, home daily schedules, and an excellent safety record. Apply today at barneyjobs.com. barneyjobs.com.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back on in. 58-46. Minute 17 to go. Canyon View possession here. It was Union, folks, by the way. We figured it out during the timeout. Union and Grantsville, the two that don't match.
Grantsville girls, Union boys. Every other team here had a girls and boys team. Kind of interesting.
I'm trying to think with 2A how close that was. Because Draper APA had both, so that's at least 4. You only had one ALA team with the boys. As Seth Morris will shoot 2 free throws. Connects.
Some of the bench players coming in for both teams here with a 13-point lead and 1:15 left.
Jackson Beeler will check in. Place Hallows.
Coach Blackner had something to say there to Ethan Hallows. Like to see that. Ethan's a kid that I don't know if he ever led him in scoring all season, but was that kind of that other starter just that did a lot of good things for him. Defense and rebounding. And,
yeah. Oscar Thorpe throws it ahead to Beeler. He's going to send back out, and a foul on Oscar Thorpe. As we're going to get a hockey change here as these seniors are going to check out for the last time for South Summit. As they've got to have a few people line up.
Yeah, you have to have at least 2 on the defensive end.
So Phelps will shoot his first and hit it. So a mass sub here for South Summit as the career of these seniors will come to a close. You know, some people say, oh, the emotion makes me uncomfortable when it's part of it, man. It's part of the great storytelling that comes with sports and with the game of basketball.
Yep, both sides bringing their seniors out. Well, you had Trenton Ludlow come out on the Canyon View side, Phelps Sanders knocks down both 19 points. Now you got he and Ty Addig, Seth Morris still in the game, so they'll get their own replacements. Looks like Coach Blackner's going to do that right now.
Billy Harris is checked in, along with number 13 is Brighton Hansen. 44 is Benson Brown. Number 2 is Calvin Loftus, is the jumper from 0. Ethan Levitt, no good. Timeout to Canyon View, it's just a sub. So they'll bring Phelps and Addig out of the ball game for the final time in their Canyon View careers. As we'll play our final 35 seconds here. And we still got 35 to play, as it will be sideline out of bounds for the Falcons. Morris brings it across the timeline. He is a senior. Good utility player for them. Right side with it, being hounded by Loftus, the junior. Just dribbled it out of bounds as it's going to go.
I was wondering if Coach Blackner was going to maybe get him his own little round of applause, but he's still staying in.
Shot clock is off as we got Loftus with it. Skips it over left side. Harris, 3. No. Rebound Loftus. Looks to take it up. It's blocked. Out of bounds, stays with South Summit with 11 minutes left. There's 11 seconds left. As
now you're going to get Seth Morris coming out.
Yeah.
Here.
We're going to put in Hudson Springer along with Tiago Maher. Morris will sub. And they're going to have Beeler come out as well with 11.3 remaining. Lost a wristband, someone, or it was confiscated.
Told to take off, I'm assuming is what it was.
Harris goes left side. Deep 3 on the way. Loftus, in and out. Offensive board tipped with 4 seconds. Loftus is going to loft another deep one. Hits the front rim, and that will end the ball game. So Canyon View 62, South Summit 46. We will take a quick break and then wrap this up next right here on TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
Hi, I'm Barrett Hilton with TeamHive.live, where we've created a locally run video streaming platform for Utah schools. On our website, you're not going to wade through a bunch of unrelated content. You bring up TeamHive.live and you're just going to find a lot of high school sports and events. We've created tools that make it super easy for you to create events and stream to our site. And if you ever need help with anything, you can give me a call. So I want to invite your school to join the team. If you're a Utah high school, you can stream live on TeamHive. That's TeamHive.live, powered by Centricom.
State Bank of Southern Utah is not just another bank. We are your neighbors, your friends, and your local financial partners, interested in building long-term relationships.
When you choose State Bank, you invest in our community. Your money stays here and is reinvested in friends and family, building Southern Utah.
Each one of our 17 branches is staffed and ready to serve you.
Come and experience the difference of true community banking at State Bank of Southern Utah.
Live high school sports action on Centricom Channel 10 and the Mid-Utah Radio Sports Network.
Welcome back. Final score 62-46. Canyon View finishes 5th. South Summit will finish 6th. Some pretty remarkable careers in 3A high school basketball come to a close on this floor today.
Yep.
Tanner Wilkinson, Greg Sterner to wrap it up with you. Greg, what do the Bradfather stats tell us about how the second half went?
Yeah, let's run down these leading scorers for both of the teams. Logan Wollstonehumans, ends his illustrious career, 17 points, 8 rebounds for him for South Summit. He led the way. 10 points for Blake Oscuthorpe in double figures as well. For Canyon View, the players in double figures, you had Phelps Sanders with 19, Ty Addig with 15, and Jeter Sanders with 14. For the game, Canyon View shot 50% from the game. So, I mean, 22 of 44, you're going to win a lot of high school games. 41% from behind the arc. Only 33% shooting for South Summit in this game. Both teams pretty clean. 14 turnovers for Canyon View, only 8 for South Summit, but Canyon View just shot the ball so well.
Yeah, that's what it comes to. It's a make or miss league at the end of the day.
Make or miss game, isn't it?
Well, I didn't call you Gregory in pregame, so
You
I'll say
didn't this whole week.
Really?
Nope.
I thought I at least did on our
Nope.
very first game.
Nope.
Really?
Nope.
Well, this is our last broadcast together for the year, my friend. It's
Yeah.
always a pleasure, and appreciate you, all the good work, making my life easier. Let's go do lunch next week.
Tanner Scott,
let's make it happen.
You got it.
We'll make it happen. So
Let's do it.
appreciate you, my man.
Yep, thank you.
Enjoy the rest of the tournament. Should be a fun couple of games left here.
Yeah.
So big thanks to producer extraordinaire Barrett Hilton. Got to give Barrett a quick shout out. His daughter,
he loves it when he gets these shout outs.
is a national champion.
Oh,
the
wow.
Badgerettes taking home a national championship for Snow College.
Holy cow, that's cool.
So he, we had a good enough crew that he was able to go and see her last night. Was it the Badgerette Review? Is that what it is, Bear? Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
Showcase, yes, there you go. So happy he got to go do that and be with his family as he's going to be pretty busy here for the rest of the day today. But a shout out to him, his daughter Jordan. Anything Snow College does is great, but yeah, national champions are the Badgerettes. So
that's cool.
Barrett can add that to the resume amongst many other things. Daughter that's a national champion. So
that's right.
That wraps things up for us here on this broadcast, folks. Coming up next, Robert Lovell will have the coverage of South Summit and Grantsville. You're tuned in to TeamHive.live and KSLSports.com.
You've been listening to exciting high school basketball action on South Central Utah sports leaders, Mid-Utah Radio and Centricom Channel 10. This sports broadcast has been brought to you by sports-minded sponsors throughout South Central Utah. Join us next time for more exciting high school basketball action on Centricom Channel 10 and Mid-Utah Radio.